audition. I'm a bit nervous. I have to poop. Okay, it's been a couple days since my audition. I just kind of want to talk about the audition. First, let's rewind and go back to me getting ready.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life moves fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want. What you want.
My new bitch look like Halle Berry, but she don't love me, she too scary. My old bitch front like Jackie Brown. I wanna know if she too down. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract, girl, no baby.
Okay, I'm here at my audition. What I'm auditioning for is this dance program in Vancouver, and I'm about 30 minutes early. So I'm parked on the side where I don't think I'm allowed to be parked here. I'm so nervous. Actually, I'm gonna throw up. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm nervous. Hope I'm not late. It said. Oh no, people are turning in. Okay, wait. Parking. BRB chat. So heading into the audition, I was very, very nervous. I went in there, I gave them my resume and my headshot. Then I got my number. I was number 28. There was, I think, about 44 other dancers in that room. They were all so talented, so amazing. The energy was so good. I loved the audition quite a bit, actually. It just kind of felt like a master class, I would say. But I'm certainly nervous because, you know, I want to present myself the best way possible. Anyway, I went in there, I found a spot. I wasn't right at the back, but I was kind of like in the middle and the side. Not my best choice. I should have tried to put myself further up, thinking about it now, but it wasn't a bad spot to begin with. There was a ballet portion, which I felt pretty confident about, actually. I'm not the greatest ballet dancer, so I was a bit skeptical about that. I did feel I did the best, actually, in the ballet portion. So that says a lot about how this audition went. But, the ballet portion was so fun. It was actually to the song Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters, but like a classical version. It was so much fun. And then we did it kind of in groups. Then we went on to a jazz contemporary combo. It was so weird. It was to one of my favorite songs at the moment, which is Feisty by Fred Again. And I love the combo, but like thinking back on it now, I feel like if I had another day, I would have nailed it. But just in that moment, it was a really hard combo for me specifically. I rely a lot on steps, I would say, like a grand battement, a pirouette, like stuff like that, where this one was all movements. And that's something I'm not really like trained in or practiced in a lot. So that made it very, very difficult for me to kind of pick it up. I think that's kind of where I disappointed myself the most. But putting that behind us, I am very proud of how I did. And then there was 2 improv sections. There was kind of like your technique and acro section, and then there was your groove section. Both of which I was super nervous about. I love improv, but I also hate it at the exact same time. Going one by one was super terrifying. The technique one, I kind of just blank when I do improv. I don't really remember what I do. Technique one, I know I did some jumps, I did some turns. I'm not the strongest in acrobatics, and I even said that kind of in my application form was, you know, I did acro 2 years maybe. It was so long ago as well. I'm just, you know, acro is just not my thing, and that's okay. There was some amazing people. Some people were doing like tucks, backflips, like insane things, and I was like, oh, it was so good. And then the groove one, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I blanked. Like the minute I left the floor, I was like, what did I just do? And I hate that because I can't really reflect on myself, and I can be like, okay, that was good, that was good, that was bad. Because in the moment, I don't even know what I did. I know I made eye contact with the panel, and I feel like that kind of upped my shot a little bit, but in the moment, yeah, I don't know what I did. Anyway, so that's also why I didn't post last week, was because of this whole audition. It was definitely stressing me out, and I just kind of needed a week to prepare. But I had so much fun. At the end of the day, I really do want to get this. I really want to get put in this program. But at the same time, this was my very first audition, that I know that if I don't get in, I am not going to beat myself up over it. Just because of the fact that there was so much I learned from this one audition, that if I don't get accepted, I will go back in next year and I will apply those corrections. I know kind of more what to expect going into an audition and coming out and stuff. All in all, I find out my results in about 3 weeks, which I'm super nervous about. Like I said, I really hope I get in. And if I don't, there's so much more amazing things out there for me. And like I said, I will be trying to get next year because it's something that I really want. So I'm crossing my fingers. Looking at everyone in the audition, if I was a panel, there was so many people I'd have for consideration because they're so talented. And it was such an honor to be in a room full of so many amazing people. As well as I'm so grateful that I put myself in that position, because this is something I would normally never do. And if you're thinking about doing an audition, it's not as scary as you think. But I definitely would say to reflect on yourself and just know that if you don't get it, it's okay. Like I said, this will be my very first big no or very first big yes. And either way, no matter what the outcome is, I am so proud of myself and I am so proud of how far I pushed and how far, I've grown in such a short amount of time in my dance career, when I actually started caring more, that I know when the time is right, it will come. So thank you guys for being so patient with me, and thank you for tuning in and hearing about my audition experience. I really appreciate it. On a side note, my audition also was on my birthday. So pretty much right after my audition, we went out for dinner, and it was just a day filled with family, so I didn't get any content in then. But I hope you all have a lovely rest of your weeks, and I'll see you soon. Bye!